I grew up near the ocean. It's always been my solace. The waves rise and they crash, but then the water is smooth and become calm. That's what I longed for, calm existence. I have to admit, there have been some hurricanes along the way. My freshman year in college was a disaster. My roommate and I have been best friends for as long as I can remember. And when we got there, we saw everyone doing drugs and drinking, and we thought that was the norm. That's what you did in order to fit in, so that's what we did. And we got hooked. Too hooked. One night, I scored some really good stuff and I shared it with her. She died. I lived. To say that that scared me is a massive understatement. I left school, I put myself in rehab, and I got myself right. I swore I would never let my life get that rocky again. Several years later, I met my husband, Daniel. What a wonderful man. Every time I look in his eyes, I can see my future. No matter what, he stays calm, even and strong. Just like my ocean. He's an incredible prosecuting attorney who brings justice to our little corner of the world. I love him very much. But I'll admit that our lives have gotten a little separate lately. He's running for Senate, and I'm so proud of him. And I know he'll win, and I know he'll make a wonderful senator. But keeping up his duties as prosecutor, plus making speeches and raising money for his campaign, giving interviews, I barely see him anymore. So, in order for me not to sit at home by myself playing solitaire at night, my sister Evie has moved in with me. Now, Evie is the exact opposite of me. She runs towards risk and adventure. Some of her antics are legendary. She brings out the side of me that I do try to keep subdued. And in fact, her enthusiasm recently got me into quite a bit of trouble. See, I was grocery shopping and this guy started hitting on me. He was very cute and I was flattered, but I said no when he asked me out on a date. But Evie went ahead and set up a date for us anyhow, and I went. He was very sweet and he was very caring, and he knew where I'd been and where I wanted to go. And we had a nice time, but that was going to be it. However, we ran into each other again, and that turned into more meals and more drinks. I never thought I'd be that kind of a person, so I broke it off before it went too far. Some would say that it had already gone too far, that I'd gone too far, and they'd be right. As it turned out, he wasn't interested in me at all. He was gathering information on my husband in order to blackmail him. He wanted to ruin him. I was so blindsided. How could a guy like that, who seemed so sweet and so caring, turn out to be such a creep? He was going to destroy my husband. He was going to destroy my marriage. He was going to destroy my life. So I killed him.